you said that there was no playbook, and that can be so challenging. And it's commendable that despite that, today you're in a space, where you actually are. So, and coming back to the 2499 piece, so it's also a price that you've maintained over time, because today, I mean, of course, you had the 999 dip that you did, but 2499 is still, I think, one of the pricing that you start with on your side.
Yeah. So we do, but now so as we grew, our understanding of fitness, the science behind it, all of it also grew.
Right.
So what had started as only a membership to fitness centers has now evolved to a super membership where we understand that exercise and nutrition have to go hand in hand.
Right.
You can't look at them in isolation. And you may, in your mind or in your views, think that you value diet more.
Right.
But what we've started seeing, and lots of evidence for it, is that though you start with diet, as you get consistent with that, you automatically move towards being active. So you want activity. So either you want a gym membership or you want training at home, whatever, but you start getting active.
Right.
Or even if you're somebody who only thinks you only like exercise and you don't care about what you eat, the moment you become consistent with activity, you start wondering as to what I should eat. Okay. And instead of solving them separately later with 2 different apps or 3 different providers, we understood that this had to be combined.
And we ecosystem for your consumers.
So today in 2499, I think the price is 2,999 per month. You get access to 8,100 gyms and fitness centers. So it does work out where you want. So close to home, close to office, if you're traveling, how you want. So gym, yoga, Pilates, Zumba, Krav Maga, CrossFit, mixed martial art, rock climbing, swimming, now sports also. So anything that keeps you active. Also get access to expert nutritionists. So people who will design your daily meals, you fill out an HRA. We know if you share whether you have any allergies, whether you have any medication. So your meal plans are getting designed basis your activity levels. And it doesn't matter where you start. You may say, I don't want to do any activity, but even then you just start with nutrition and then activity gets blended in. Then our AI coach, which is Fit Coach, I think, her name is Arya. She should be the largest player in the world, maybe. She coaches 7 to 8 lakh people a month. Okay, I don't think any trainer has trained maybe 1,000 people in their lifetime. Right? She coaches 7 to 8 lakh people a month. And then there is unlimited access to doctors for consultations. So 17 specialties, whether it's a GP, an orthopedic, a neurologist, gynecologist, health checkup vouchers, free pharma delivery.
And so all of this is happening in 2,999.
Yes. So everything you need to be fit and feel well throughout your journey, because you might have different phases where you're very active, only diet, sometimes you fall sick, you want to get better, want to know your baseline. Everything is just one place. And all that data feeds into each other and keeps encouraging you to do better every day.
Love that. How do you maintain, let's say, quality standards? Because sometimes, there are, providers who come in and they've offered, consultations, but when they try and actually, line them up, either the person's not available on the other side, or there are certain gaps, that kind of come up in the deliverables. How do you manage quality standards?
So for the fitness centers, there is a whole team. So there is a 134-point checklist that our fitness centers must meet before they get onboarded. So that will range from how big it is and small things like how many ACs per square feet, to whether they have valet, whether they have parking, to education level of the trainers, to education level of the promoters, to when the equipment was purchased, how many, do they have any AMC contracts? So there's 134 points that looks at everything, wet areas, do they give towels, not. So everything. So that is what helps us maintain the fitness center side.
And is there a minimum out of those 134 that someone has to check off before they become?
I think now the network teams, Arushi looks at this, but now I think they've become very specific that all 134 has to be met. Oh, wow. And I don't think there are any fitness centers in our network that would be below a 25,000 annual membership themselves. Right. So I think that is where most of the market is. So any of the big names that would be around 25,000 a year. Right. And this is when they sell, not what they market themselves at. They are 40,000, but when you go there, they sell at 25. So whoever is in that 20-25 range.
Right.
So that's the kind of quality we already have. So I don't think my network team goes below that to acquire them. Yes, standalone studios are different. Right? A yoga studio may not be a 25,000 a year thing, but they have different requirements. Yes.